And without further ado, we are ready to take it away with the Kingdom Hearts run. Sleep. Take it away.
I know I'm ready to sleep, but this is Birth by Sleep.
Oh my
and
gosh.
We're gonna
Okay.
have a fantastic run today.
That was
It
amazing.
said
That was
bye,
such a good segue.
And
That
I was
Thank
like,
you so,
it must be by
so
the player
much.
called Sleep.
By
I,
sleep.
Guys,
Oh my
we're gonna
God.
have a great
I love you,
finale,
Super.
aren't we? So yeah, my name is frozenflygone. I've been around all weekend. This is my first time ever closing out for a marathon. Really excited for this, and here I've got two of my best friends and best chaos makers, Aqua and Corvame. Y'all want to say hi?
No,
Hello, I'm Akko and Corvame.
I don't have a name. They took it. Aqua took it from me.
I'm a Fae. I stole May's name and pronouns. That's why I have any all.
Yeah. Wait, can we just? I'm gonna watch as my pronouns disappear from the overlay now because Aqua took them.
Okay, with that said, I feel like we've introduced ourselves plenty. Are you ready to go, Court?
I'm already going through menus, so yes.
Court was like,
don't worry,
I'm gonna
the
get
time
my
does not
two
start until we actually select Aqua. So Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep has 3 different characters. We're going to be seeing all 3 of them throughout, but I'm going to be doing the Aqua level 1 critical mode. So I'm going to be at level 1 the entire time during the run. You'll see me equip that in a little bit. And time is going to start when I select Aqua, and then we'll kind of get rolling. So we will get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Court did this thing where Court was like, I'm gonna get my 2 most unhinged friends to come and do commentary for me at 2 in the morning. And so now
Yeah.
you're all part of this adventure with us, and I think that's beautiful.
I can already see the regret in her cam.
Oh yeah.
You're all the only things keeping me alive right now.
Court
so
was
don't
like,
worry.
it is so critical that I have you here to do this with me here at 1:49 a.m. Central Time. Court would say Eastern Time. That was a bad impression. I'm sorry.
That was, yeah, you ruined the immersion for me, honestly.
Oh wow, wait, hold on.
Yep.
God, something just occurred to me. Super. Do you
Yes?
do you know anything about the incentive we're doing for this run?
I have no idea what's going on.
No, me too. I'm glad that we're all
I know
on the
is that
same
I
page
can
here.
tell you confidently we have met the $400 Final Fight episode bonus.
Oh my god.
Let's
that was
go.
a-
Can
that
we
was
get some
such a
claps
good
in
one.
chat for that?
Yeah, thank you all so much for that
Chills.
incentive. That's gonna be at the very end of the run. So basically, there's a final episode that happens after you beat all 3 characters, and it continues with Aqua. So it kind of works out, continuing with our theme of playing her. We'll get to see 2 more bosses at the end. They're very fun. So thank you all for meeting that. So we basically just passed the Mark of Mastery exam. Terra gets all angsty because he fails. And then Ventus runs away from home. And that's the entire plot of this game so far. And we're just going to hop into some Disney Worlds. So I'm just going to run around in circles a little bit. But basically, this game has a deck system that you can see on the left side. We're going to be building a deck that's very, we change it throughout to make it strategic based on what bosses we're going to be fighting. And that's the crux of what you do in this game. It's a little bit different than our main series.
Like Chain
Kingdom
of
Hearts
Memories.
games. Yeah. Except for there's no math involved, thank God.
Aww.
We've done enough math this weekend, honestly.
You want to see math? Go check out the A Song of Ice and Fire run.
Exactly. We're no math here.
A dance of fire and ice. Come on now.
Whatever.
We really tried.
Go check
I
out,
wasn't
go
gonna
check out
correct
the
you.
Go check out the predecessor to Rhythm Doctor run. Is that good for you?
Sure, that works. Shout outs
Yeah.
7th Beat Games. Big fan of theirs. I'm in the credits for Rhythm Doctor.
you
Except,
really?
not really. I mean, yes, but like it's like, the because
Oh my God.
Oh, you're back.
I backed the game before it existed.
Yeah, okay.
So there's
I
a
thought
few
it was
other
like
meters on the right
special
side.
thanks, Akko, for being here.
For real. Yeah, just
That's
you
what
wait till
Court's
after
gonna
this
say.
run.
No, you
No,
don't get to
I
explain
don't
the
need to
run.
actually explain the mechanics of the game. I'll just let you 2 talk. That's fine.
That's finale energy, baby.
I mean,
Really?
I feel like we've already explained the game. So basically, there's Disney characters, and Aqua's going ha ha what ha. That's
y'all ever-
basically it.
All right, so there's this thing called cartwheels. What you do is you kind of put one hand down on the ground and you kick your feet up and you put the other hand down. And this is where it gets a little crazy. you keep rotating until you land on your feet again. Aqua's gonna do that a couple times, at least 3, if I've counted correctly. We're gonna get to a part here where you have to protect a mouse.
Yeah, we are, and this part's really annoying. So basically, you're seeing me like sell a bunch of stuff, buy a bunch of stuff, building my deck that I need. This is also where I'm going to be equipping level 1 to actually 0 experience, so I make sure I stay at level 1 the whole time. You notice I've been avoiding enemies as of now to stay at level 1. And now we have a little escort mission, and it's pretty awful, so I'm going to throw it over to our host, so I don't have to think about anything else while I do this.
Okay, no thinking, but I can fill your thoughts with money. We just got a $23 donation from non-binary code saying every incentive, trans rights. So facts. And with that, we have finished every incentive for Archiethon. We have met the last mile donation. We are currently getting out a hammer to smash the heck out of this meter and violently break it. And then we have met the final boss. So please hold, okay? This hammer's really heavy. We have to like get it out of a toolbox. And like,
oh my god, what are you doing over there?
Really tired.
Alright. I don't think that's true though, because I think, hear me out, and I don't know if y'all are on board for this. If you all if y'all are in chat, are donating at a point where we're like, yeah, they seem like they want it. We don't want to put a number on it because it's late and we don't want to do math. We've already established this. Keep up. We will dim the audio on the best cutscene in this game and voice act it for you. So we're not done.
Oh boy, Make It 3 AM is offering up some voice acting? Oh god.
Okay, meter's broken. There we go. Thank you, Flying, for blowing it up with the hammer. That was an amazing explosion.
Yeah, shout outs to Flying Ludicolo, who's a producer right now, who's restreaming right now. Also, of course, we have Super as the host right now. These are my 2 tech people for this event. Super proud of them.
Alright, here we are at the first boss here. So you're gonna see the main weapon that we have to use throughout this run is this thing called Spellweaver. So I talked about the deck system earlier, but now we have the command meter also builds up as you do different things. Spellweaver is our finisher. So when you equip the level 1 ability that I did earlier, your finisher then scales with the level of the world. So it gets more and more powerful, and Spellweaver hits so many times. That is going to be like the thing we use for the absolute rest of the run to destroy all of these bosses. And we just got the Cinderella Keyblade, so I want to reference the Keyblade bid war that we have open. My pick is Cinderella, but if you're a Kairi fan, you can get some donations for Kairi, and we also have Stitch, who apparently is the best Disney princess. Jade Turtle said that earlier. So get your donations in for that. That's still going to be open for a decent chunk of time.
Stitch is a princess?
Yeah, that's what Jade said.
Yeah.
So we're rolling with it.
Disney has a really long list of everything that's a princess, and I'm pretty sure Stitch is there. The Stitch is that cool.
I mean, don't y'all remember that one episode of Lilo and Stitch? That one episode of Lilo and Stitch where they were like, you know what this blue alien needs? A pink alien.
The sexy girl alien.
Exactly.
How will they know?
How will they know?
There wasn't a bow on the character. I couldn't understand.
I think there is or at least long antenna.
I think there is actually. How else would we know? All right, so here I'm trying to build up meter. There's actually a very important part of this route that involves ice cream. It sounds fake, but it's not. So we're actually going to be selecting ice cream ingredients, and a part of that right now is that I'm gonna die. But I'm supposed to build up my meter to get Spellweaver to get a bunch of ice cream ingredients. I will do that shortly.
Did you know what you can buy ice cream ingredients with Flying? How do you buy ice cream ingredients in real life?
That's a great question.
Coupons.
I don't know how real life works.
You can exchange money for goods and services.
With the money! What? Speaking of money, thanks for the $1 from non-binary code saying broke question mark. And yes, now the meter is broke. And I'm sure people...
Oh my god, where am I?
Ice cream, yeah.
Ice cream. Alright, we're good.
No segue there.
Dying in this meadow is very, very easy. So Dwarf Woodlands is kind of where the run picks up. It's easy to die in the meadow, and the boss of this area the mirror is one of the really difficult things when you start learning this run. But we're going to do a funny skip here to get Vision Faraga. You just use sliding dash to get up here. One of the most powerful spells in the game. You are not supposed to get that early.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really powerful. It doesn't matter that I'm not really at a bunch of health. So one of the other meters that I'm going to talk about later is the D-Link. Anytime you use the D-Link, you get full health. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to be stocking up my menu here. I've got sleeps, switch out Thunder for poison, vision. Oh yeah, sliding dash will be here. Vision is here. And so when you D-Link, you basically get to change command decks with whoever you're linking with. I'm going to be D-Linking with Terra, mostly because Terra has a sliding dash, which lets us go fast, but also because it's going to get me back to full health, which I really need before the boss. And when you D-Link, it also puts you to the ground as fast as possible. So there's a myriad of reasons why we swapped to Terra there. But then this is one of the hardest fights, and I'm going to focus up so you all can talk.
This fight sucks. I'm going to try to give feedback on your route in the same way that comments for... oh, no, this fight is not the one I'm thinking of. Or in the same way that comments for Pokemon speedruns do, which is... I mean, you wouldn't really have a hard time if you just maybe leveled up a bit. I don't really understand your insistence on staying at a low... If you just, like, played the game and... Uh-oh. That was
I'm going to take it death here.
Okay, I was like, that is not a good reaction that Cora made. that was a reaction of like resignation and defeat.
Yeah. So if I don't get this first sleep, I don't get to do the combo. So it's literally faster to die. So that's why I missed the sleep, and I'm just gonna reset it again.
This is the problem with speedrunners. I'm pretty confident speedrunners hate video games because they clearly want to play them as little as possible. I really think that if you just took your time and tried to enjoy the game, you'd have more fun.
I just think it's disrespectful to not experience the game all the way through. And if you're trying to use some sort of skips or glitches, then it just very much feels to me that you're not even experiencing the game at all. How can you call that a playthrough?
Thank you. While you were shitposting, I beat the boss, so thank you very much. That is the perfect, like, that's the optimal
Oh my god, could she say that?
Oh, you're getting taken offline. Sorry, Frozen.
Usually May's the one that curses.
Yeah, I'm hearing from production. Wait a minute, I am production. I get to decide. Thank you very much.
I hope that the event admins forgive me for that one.
Wait, can I just curse as much as I want on this stream? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No. I'm saying that I get to decide when and where you curse.
Can I curse, Akko?
So yeah, that's why I reset there, because if you don't get the first sleep, it doesn't let you set up everything else. And our deck is perfectly crafted so that if you get all of those kills correctly, you sleep at the right times, you're just able to kill it immediately. So.
I always have a hard time with that, sleeping at the right times.
This is...
Well, I didn't, but now I'm going to.
Yeah, now you're going to sleep after this.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Good luck. I don't. This is the hardest world in the run. There's a lot of things going on here. I need to sell... We don't use Vision Faraga again. It was literally just for that. We don't need to use sleep anymore. And then we're going to get what absolutely breaks the game, and it is called Magnet and Thunder. So we're going to pick up 4 magnets. We're going to get 3 thunders. They're just so good. You all are going to see how it works. You basically... Magnet just pulls everyone towards you, and then you zap them. It's that simple.
Would you believe that I beat this game without using a single magnet?
I don't. No, because Magnet is so good. I didn't use it casually either. So when I learned the speedrun, I did not understand how powerful it was.
I knew it was good, but I was like, I just kind of want to play the game. Oh, first try on that.
God, when I did this for FF, it took me like 10 tries.
Oh, that is the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
That was really clean. Okay, great.
Personally, I think using skills is just making the game artificially easier for yourself. I really think you should just play the game how it was intended, using basic attacks.
Like right there, I just like, you're supposed to do the level. Like, I don't know, I kind of like playing video games. I'm like Court frozenflygone.
So yeah, you can see how just devastating Magnet is. You just go right in the middle of everyone, you magnet them, they can't really do much. That shooty guy is trying to kill me, but I don't like that, so let's not.
The archer guys here are bad.
They suck so bad. I'm trying to build up meter. The problem is it's not going very well. And Prince Philip is dead because he's useless, as always.
He's very bad.
Prince Philip
I
from
forgot.
real life.
I'm dead, yeah.
I forgot
The
Prince Philip
coronation
existed.
is next week, everybody. All monarchists rise up in chat.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Who let a Canadian in here? This is an American
God.
stream. This is an American stream. Get him out of here. All right. Sorry, go ahead, Cor. What were you saying?
Honestly, nothing of value. It's fine. Do we have any donations? Please talk.
Well, I can tell you about money. This stream brought to you by Video and Money. Do you have extra money burning a hole too? Why are all the monarchists? No. If you don't like the monarchy, let me know through a donation. Okay, thanks. Bye.
This is such a 3 a.m. moment. Thank you so much.
Super is getting bullied off stream right now.
All right, so that's how the Goons should go. So that's Goons Part 1. There's going to be Goons Part 2, which is a much longer sequence. If you die at any point during the next part, I have to do all of it again. And you can see how just the being at level 1 is the problem. I just get hit twice and I die. So it's all about using my magnets wisely. And if you don't do it in a specific cadence, it can be very difficult. I'm trying my best. There's also, of course, there's a bit of RNG as in terms of they move around. We need to use the spells correctly, all that good stuff. And also, I wasn't able to, the first time I did that, I wasn't able to build up my meter. I'm going to try, keep my eye on my meter a little bit more this time to help me out. Because when you're using Spellweaver, you're invulnerable. So that's going to be our best tool to stay alive. I'm dead. Yep. When you get hit once, her knockback frames are so long. It is tragic. So basically, if I get hit once, it's pretty difficult.
Is that something that varies from character to character in this video game?
Their knockback frames, I think Terra's are actually worse. I'm gonna guess Ventus is a little bit better. What does the crit in the category mean? So I'm on critical difficulty. That's what I chose at the beginning of this. And then I have the level 1 ability that means I'm not allowed to gain experience anytime I defeat an enemy. So I'm literally just stuck at level 1 this entire time. That's why,
There's
anytime she
advantages
gets
to
hit,
that.
I cry.
Life's about trade. It's truly a land of contrast, the level 1 ability.
It really is. But the funny thing is, the level 1 ability is actually, crit level 1 is actually the fastest because of what I explained earlier with how it scales Spellweaver. It doesn't do that on any other difficulty.
It really teaches you a lot about, like the grind set, right? You got to keep yourself at level 1 so that you keep yourself sharp enough to speedrun faster, apparently.
Exactly.
I personally,
Playing the
if
game.
I'm given the opportunity of having 50,000 experience or 5 minutes with Jay-Z, you know which one I'm taking every time.
This is perfectly gameplay.
This is what you signed up for, Court.
Yeah, speaking of what we signed up for, money. Thank you for the $3 donation, Max Demi Boy. Donating $3 to get the total to 102 squared. Math enjoyers, rise up!
I am a math
you didn't know.
enjoyer. Thank you very much.
102 squared is 10,404. If you want to get to the next square, that's
Why are you still up
103
there?
squared.
No, you're good.
That's
Keep going. I'm just getting mad.
10,609. So we gotta go a bit further. And we have
That's
another
winnable.
donation from Comet. We have $2 donation from Comet. No comment, but it goes towards the mute everyone except for super incentive. And with that, I believe the incentive has been met. Goodbye, nerds.
Go on. Oh my god, I just fell. Hello?
As
God,
a
Corey, you
reminder,
had
we
the
do still-
opportunity of a lifetime there to just start mouthing words without actually saying anything so
Oh
that people
wait,
thought
I
it
can swear as
actually
much as I want now because we're muted.
Hey,
Oh, true.
flying, take him off air. Okay, this is my
Sorry,
stream now,
my bad,
buddy.
Akko. I can't be
So,
coming up
right
with
now,
bits
we're
because I'm actually
playing,
playing a
game.
very difficult video game at the moment. Didn't know if you noticed.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. That's what May and I are here for,
Yeah,
to
really.
create the bits for you.
Alright, we're at level 2.
As a reminder, we do still have that open incentive for we voice the cutscene instead of listening to the actual cutscene.
What's
So
that?
you gotta get
incentive?
donations in for that because if we're not impressed with the donation pace, then we're just gonna be silent the entire time. We won't
Wait,
talk.
is it just you being impressed? Is that the milestone?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
We just have to be comfortable with what the number's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
And
you
y'all
can
just
still
have
donate
to
towards the
blow
Keyblade
us away.
incentive as well.
It's a vibe-based thing, right? It's like
Yeah.
if people don't want it, people don't want it, and like we have to respect that.
Yeah. Chat,
Yeah,
we're not getting the
personally, I'm
vibes
not
right
very good
now.
at communication. I just expect you to know what I want, and so yeah, I just need you to read the vibe.
I didn't
donate
know we
your
were
money.
getting so real on the
Bad
screen
They're
right
just
now.
like me for real.
All right, I need to
And
do
just
a
to remind you
menu,
all-
so please talk.
Okay,
so
talking.
melding's a thing that you can do in this game. You get to take 2 cards and put them into 1 card. Wow, the future's now. There's a big chart about that shows you all the meld things. I don't know how you play the game without the chart. It honestly seems impossible to play this game without the chart. I don't understand what they expected you to do.
Yeah, it also gives
Speaking
you
of
abilities that you see when we put this into the deck. I'm also going to
Abilities are
craft a
cool in
very
this game.
specific lineup here for the dragon fight.
You can see that each card here has like an experience bar, and then when the experience bar maxes out, like when it reaches max level, then you get the ability forever, and some abilities you have to like stack multiple times. It's pretty neat. I thought that part of the game was cool.
I like that part of
wait.
the
I
game a
think
lot.
that's cool.
Wait, May, you're actually talking about the game?
Yeah,
Yes, thank you. That was actually a very important part of the game to explain, so
Okay,
thank
back
you.
off the rails, everybody.
I found this strat, which is exactly what when I was playing this game casually, which is exactly what the speedrunners do. And I sent it to Court, and Court was like, "Hey, that's what we do, except for you did it badly."
Yeah, I was like, you did it really slow, but that is what the
It
speed
took me like
strat
20
is.
minutes.
So good job. We basically stand back here because all of the attacks happen in front of the dragon, and we're going to use Spellweaver twice. And there's a quick kill that you use Spellweaver before Maleficent gets off the ground, but it's very hit or miss. If you miss it, you literally die and have to do the fight again. So I always take it slow, and I just try and get Spellweaver before she lets off the ground. Okay, thank God. That was...
Okay, I'm gonna talk for a bit. Shush.
That was close.
So right now we have donations for Keyblade thingy. If you like Disney princesses, donate to that. Stitch, yippee. We also have a couple donations coming in. So 1 second, I gotta prompt ChatGPT for a thing.
What?
Give me a funny message for a donation to a charity marathon. It's
Greetings
3
from
a.m.
Canada. Here's $10 for making sure that we get that funny cutscene. Make sure you save those frames and also kill Stitch.
So true.
Okay.
True.
So true.
Okay, wait. I got a funny message. So this is we got $6 from Ben saying insert funny message here. The ChatGPT funny message is hey, are you up at 3 a.m. too? Perfect.
That's it?
That's it?
Wait, it's not done. I got distracted. Let's make the most of this sleepless night and donate to charity marathon. Who needs sleep when you can help make the world a better place? Yippee! Thank you, Ben.
Yippee!
Next
Oh, I did that
donation.
wrong.
We have 25 from Richard. They're trying to really impress you, folks. Okay.
Wow, they
I'm
really
always
are. The
impressed
vibes
by
are good.
Richard. Hi.
$100 more to beat classic Celeste games. What am I reading?
Yeah, shoutouts to Richard, also one of my favorite
Being
people,
here.
but from a
I
different walk of life.
completely agree.
I don't know if I
I get to hang
disconnected.
out with Richard, but like kinda every other week, and it is the highlight of my life.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think I got
Every other
2 of
week.
these, but yeah, for Hotfix.
10 p.m. Eastern Thursdays, only on the GDQ Hotfix.
Wow, what are you
Think
doing
fast,
on
baby.
10 p.m. Eastern? What's the?
Oh, it's Think
What's the
Fast,
show?
the speedrunning game show of sharp minds and fast
You
time.
always screw up your own tagline.
Shut up, shut up,
Hey.
shut up. All right, shut up. Court, what's the name of this character?
This is the newcomer. Have any of
It's the
you met
newcomer.
this character before? Does anyone know who this is? Can you all tell me who this is?
I'm going to sue the stream for copyright infringement.
Anyways, our cutscene's coming up, so get your donations in if you want to see more chaos.
Yeah, all right, get this. I forgot that this cutscene's like 25 minutes into the run. Court was
It's
like,
halfway. I'm going
it's
fast.
halfway. Oh, I'm good at this game, actually. You didn't realize, but actually it's going to be really quick, so I actually have a lot of time to get your donations. Sorry, that's not a good Court impression.
That was
Let me
not a
read it.
good
Let me
Court impression.
try it
You didn't
again.
say amazing like 3 times.
Yeah, so this run is going so well. So we need to get those donations in as soon as possible. We have an
Why did you
amazing
become
incentive
horse
to show
coat
you.
instead of runner court?
No, that's prize court.
That's prize court.
True, it is kind of prize court.
Prize court's the only court I could actually do an impression of because I've watched so many prize or been there for so many prize segments.
Yeah. May and Scent have their prize court impressions so set. All right, I'm gonna meld again, so keep talking. Thank you.
We have an amazing incentive here. Just the melt on this incentive is so smooth. It's just this would be such an amazing thing to put up on that wall, and you can get that incentive met for only an unspecified donation. Get that in as soon as possible. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be extremely funny.
It is going to be extremely funny. It's right after this. Thank you so much to prize me, but prize May. All right, so this is the part of the game where all 3 stories converge. So we're actually going to see Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, all 3 of us, hanging out. This fight's really fun, actually. I do have to focus a little bit, so you all can continue to spew nonsense while I play the video game.
I don't know. I'm out of nonsense.
You're out of nonsense?
What? No, I'm not out of nonsense.
That's okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm Akko, and you're watching Archiethon Need for Speed. Da, 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 da.
Alright, so,
Can we get sued for that one? We can't, right?
Nah,
we
nah,
1000% can. It's the mouse.
It was 4 notes. Come on now.
Okay, and?
You drive a you make a good point.
We're
this
still
laser
gonna.
time?
Alright, so.
Are you
full
okay?
disclosure
I was like,
here.
when are you lasering? Thank you. It got
Oh,
like
look at his little
stuck.
dance here. Oh, he's got moves.
It got stuck in the previous phase. It was very confusing. Basically, I just use Ice Barrage, get Spellweaver, and kill it. So that
Alright,
was
full
one fight.
disclosure, we're gonna do the cutscene anyways because I'm gonna end up donating $1 for every gotcha take that. You'll see what I mean.
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm impressed. I feel like I'm impressed
by the
enough.
donations. I am. Here we go.
They wanted it.
Ah!
Ah!
Alright, Court, dim your audio.
What?
Dim your audio.
How do I do?
You
I don't
have
do
it.
that.
You
I
have
don't
it.
know. Do it in OBS. Dim your audio.
You have it in Discord.
You have it. You
But
have the
Steve
audio.
needs to dim it. I don't care about it. Okay, go. We make a good team.
Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to take 2 grown-ups.
You mean us?
Yeah.
Listen to me, then. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. He'll never badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Then, you let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done. You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The master's orders?
It was only...
Aqua.
I get it.
Terra.
I'm on my own now, alright?
Terra, please, listen. The master has no reason to distrust you. Really. He was just worried.
You're awful, Aqua.
Fuck.
Okay. So now you know the truth. But the master loves Terra, and you know that too.
Were you also ordered to take me home? Aqua, now that you're a Keyblade master, you've let it go to your head. I'm gonna go fight Terra.
Oh man.
Oh my
Your
god.
awful Aqua lives rent free in my head at all times.
I thought I could make it through that line without breaking, but I couldn't do it.
I knew it was every time we practiced that, we all just fucking broke so hard.
Oh,
during
I
that.
was hoping I would break both of you and keep going through it.
Alright,
I just want y'all to know the whole time that I was doing that voice, you know the whole anime like double fists up in the air thing? I had to do that the whole time to do that voice.
All right,
We all
Court.
enjoyed that. We did practice that multiple times.
Court, name a price for us to do another one of those.
To do another one of those?
Yeah, just at random, we'll pick one.
Oh god, we'll just do one. Okay.
We'll just do one.
How about another $200?
All right, 637. Well, I'll have to do more of the worst voice acting you've ever heard because doing Aqua is just having no emotions.
Yeah, that's winnable. I mean, y'all like that, right? If you enjoyed that, you gotta give us some cash for that if you didn't already. Like, we got like, what, 30, 40 bucks for it? I think that was good, but we could, y'all owe us a little more for how much effort we put into that.
Now you know what's on the table, okay?
Now you know what's on the table.
On the table. Okay.
You're awful, Vanitas. Alright,
Too
so
slow.
I just went out of my way to get some equipment we need for the final bosses. So thank you to everyone who made that incentive, because that's what I was getting. Is this gonna work? I'm nervous. Spellweaver? Okay, we have Spellweaver. So basically, Vanitas is really weak to Magnet, if you can't tell. He's just gonna, like, sit above our head this entire fight. So this is a great opportunity to read any donations while I just completely destroy this man.
I do want to tell you right now about the Keyblade choice. We did meet the final episode boss, so that end is done. But if any viewers still want to donate towards the crazy improvised dialogue cutscene, whatever shenanigans, and also contribute to a bid war, you can choose between Stitch, Cinderella, or Kairi for the theme of the Keyblades. So make sure to get your donations in nice and fast. I don't know how far away that is in the run.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Another like 10-15 minutes. So
Pretty
definitely
close,
time to get
so-
your donations in.
Exactly. Get them in fast, everybody.
Yeah, so that's Radiant Garden. 3 really fun fights. You get the newcomer, the armor, and Vanitas. All good stuff. This is kind of getting into the middle of the run. So we're going to go to Stitch. We're going to go to the Olympus. We're going to go to Disney Town. We kind of bounce between those. This is where we're getting all the equipment we need for the end game, which kind of just becomes a boss rush. So we're heading into deep space. And we're going to get to May's favorite part of the run.
It is my favorite part. Unfortunately, with the Disney Town, both Aqua and I are going to have to drop off the commentary because it said you're supposed to bring 2 adults, and I think we've proven that's not us.
You're not wrong.
I actually do have a $1 donation from Chuckles saying, here's $1 for that amazing cutscene. And I think they're hoping to impress you, judges. So everybody, keep giving money so we can have more epic content.
Yeah, thank you. Tips are appreciated.
Yeah, tips, they, it really goes along. It really helps us out here.
It's important that you tip 20% of the donation total.
Yeah, exactly. We're at 10K. 20% is standard. So we could get that, right? A couple thousand more.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna approach what's known as gotcha, take that, and I'm gonna need chat's help for this because I accidentally, without really thinking it through, committed myself to a bit that requires me to count the number of times this happens and not lose track. So I need y'all's help.
Yeah, you're donating for it, so good luck.
I know. So every time, I need verification on this. Every time Aqua says gotcha, take that, count along in chat.
Oh,
What about
boy.
when Akko says gotcha or take that?
That doesn't
Does that count?
No.
Oh, dang it.
But Aqua, you're still gonna say it, so
Oh, am I gotcha or am I take that?
it's a great
You're
question.
gotcha.
I'm gotcha, you're take that?
Take that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm getting owned. Give me a
You are
second.
getting on.
I'm
Is that
so
2?
sorry.
Okay, I can count them. 3,
Gotcha.
5.
I'm so dead.
Oh, never mind. All right, well, Court's making.
Wait, that means we get more gotchas and more take that's.
100%. You didn't say it had to be on a singular try. So the part about this fight is that I'm still on level 1, but I don't have any way to kill these better. So that's why this takes forever and is terrible and awful. Not to take that.
So if you're in chat and you don't know what's going on, that's okay. I don't know either. Kingdom Hearts doesn't make any sense, so you're all good.
Commentator, I chose everyone.
This is a silly thing.
No, I do know some stuff about Kingdom Hearts, but the lore in this game is,
14,
in my opinion, deeply unserious.
16, 18, 19.
You're awful, Akko.
21.
Good timing
The
for
lore
that
of
one.
this game
Good
is not that
timing.
complicated.
I literally
Yeah, Mickey
sat
Mouse
Akko
is
down
shirtless.
and made her watch the video explaining the
No,
lore.
okay, the reason why Mickey Mouse is shirtless is explained in 0.2 Fragmentary Passage.
Oh, of course. I didn't play the prequel.
33?
That literally happens like 20 years after this. Please keep up.
Mm-hmm. And
Have
also,
you been counting today? I think there's a lot of gotcha take that's happening.
I don't know. Chat
I'm
help.
at 44, 45.
Wow, okay.
Okay,
Super's
good.
on
You
it.
count.
wow, thank you so much,
I-
Super.
Yeah.
The other important thing that you need to know about this game is that Mickey comes in and says, "You talking about the Door to Darkness?"
It's so true. And loses his shirt. Those are the two things that Mickey does.
Mhm.
I mean, so, my bad, the newcomer.
The newcomer. There's a scene where he walks in with his like hood up, and you're supposed to not know it's him, right?
So good.
What was that? How many gotcha take that was
Got
that?
to take that, baby.
I got distracted, but it's probably around 60.
Alright, that
Three,
seems fair.
55.
I think it might be around 69, actually.
I think 69 makes sense,
Thank
actually.
you.
Checks out. The math.
I'm doing 70
checks out.
because I'm not gonna be a child.
Oh.
You're not gonna be a
Yeah, you
child.
gotta
Didn't
prove-
we
you gotta
already
prove you're an
establish that
adult
we're
for
both
Disney
children
Yeah, I
here?
was about to say.
You gotta prove you're an adult for this.
How is
account.
Kyrie losing? Because this is classic Kyrie hate.
Kyrie is so hated. Where's the last Kyrie? So yeah, that was Gotcha Take That. When I was explaining to May about this run, I was like, hey, have you gotten to the Gotcha Take That yet? Because she was playing it casually. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, oh, then you haven't gotten there yet. So
How are we doing on time? Like, how far into the run are we now?
35 minutes, 30 seconds in.
35
I have
minutes,
to
okay.
For you.
okay.
You have $1 from non-binary code. Here's $1 that you bullied me into. Trains rights, I think so.
Trains right?
Trains rights. But it's not even written trains rights. I can't even read. It's too late. And $1 from Math Hacker says I was certainly impressed. So they're still trying to woo you judges into doing more improv. Thank you very much
Hey.
for those donations.
I have a suggestion. If you have something that you want one of us to say in the voice that we were doing from that cutscene, you could donate with that.
Oh my
That's
god.
good. I'll give it a try and then they'll give it a try.
Sure.
Alright. So I'm doing a funky routing thing here to get more ice cream ingredients. I leave and then go back to the... In my notes I have it as the turtle transporter. So that's just the canon name now. I made that typo and it's just like that. So at the end of this room there are more ice cream ingredients. The last place we're going to pick them up is in Olympus, which is after this. So there's a reason we bounce between here and then we're going to go to Olympus and then we're going to go to Disney Town and then we're going to come back. And it's all about the ice cream because we're going to be picking up ice cream ingredients that allow us to get an item called Fabricadabra, which gives us Spellweaver immediately. So you've been seeing how Spellweaver just completely tears through everything, but I have to build it up with the meter. If we get ice cream, it just lets us do it automatically. So it becomes really powerful, and that's how we kind of just crush the end game of this category. But we're going to go into Olympus Coliseum. We have a forced fight here. I have very specific cartwheels and stuff to do, so I'm going to throw this over to my commentators to perfectly, talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Exactly. Go.
I don't know, Aqua, how are you doing? I don't know what the hell's going on in this game.
Yeah, so you can see that Court right now is using her skills in order. You can see she's using a lot of Thundara and Magnera. And chaining those together to get Spellweaver. Once she gets Spellweaver, well, actually, I think you have Spellweaver right now, but you're saving it for the end of the fight or something like this.
I am saving it for the end of the fight. Well done.
So you're using Thunder and Magnet to just like kill the ads for the most part, and then using Spellweaver to finish off the fight.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
I will get up on the Hydra's back. I was one enemy short of clearing it all out with Spellweaver, but otherwise that was a very clean fight.
Mine square is really good. That's my that's my analysis.
Can you rate my improv explanation there?
That was good. That was actually pretty accurate.
You know what else is good and pretty accurate and pretty cool? $70 from Corvivame for real this time. I hate commentary. All the runners at my Archiethon make me do the Aqua voice, and they shout, "Go May, go! Go May, go!"
Incredible.
Oh my god. May, if there's one thing I can always appreciate about you, it's how terminally online you are.
Thank you for the donation. And keep it rolling, everyone. We're definitely impressing the judges right now. I think we're going to see more improv soon.
You know what's
2 more donations
about
right there.
What's unfortunate about this game?
There's not a lag mode like in Kingdom Hearts 2, because I can't do the Phil voice, but I fully can do Iago.
Yeah, that's true. Iago voice would be good. I do plan to actually start learning Kingdom Hearts 2, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, maybe we can have that next year.
Exactly, that'd be fun.
True.
So basically, this is just forced fights. I have to do 10 different rounds. So I'm building up Spellweaver to use it on round 6, and then I'm gonna build up Spellweaver again to use it on round 10, which is very scary. There's a lot of jellyfish, so it's just safer to use Spellweaver twice. It's faster to only use it once, but basically we're just chilling here. And the whole plot of Olympus Coliseum is I have to like train to enter the tournament, but we're only gonna do the training part and then do the tournament when we come back.
Like rights?
Yeah, exactly.
Trains rights.
That's what I said.
I think I'm a fan of donation trains, right?
Ooh.
So speaking of donation trains, we do have one going right now. We have $5 from Anonymous. And thank you very much. And $5 from Naomi. Good morning. Good luck on the run, Court. I never really played Kingdom Hearts game before, but I do know how to help you reach that donation goal. I gotcha. Take that. I gotcha. Take that. And we have $1 from Coral. Akko, I need your The Bread Bowl clutch after a boss dies.
Okay, sure. Can you let me know, Court, when we're coming up on a boss fight?
Yeah.
I will get ready for that.
I will.
In character that is.
Of course. Naomi, thank you so much. Good morning.
Naomi, you should play Kingdom Hearts games, what I'm learning here.
All right, so that was the 10 rounds of Olympus Coliseum. I have a shop to do, and then we're going to Disney Town, baby. So it's part 2 of everyone's favorite. We're going to play Fruit Ball soon. I hope you all are excited for that.
Of course, really good if you.
Oh boy, in character.
All right, Selling Thunders. We are buying here. We need to buy stuff to get us Renewal Barrier, which is going to be very important. And we're getting stuff to be able to also beat Vanitas later on, but we don't menu until after we go to Disney Town, because that's where we're going to get ice cream.
Can I ask you a question?
Me?
Yes. When you're selling those thunders, is it basically you have fewer, like you could cast fewer thunders, like you have fewer thunder slots, or like are they consumable?
The spell is gone when I sell them.
I see.
Like, I can't slot it anymore. Thunders are done. So once we're out of Olympus Coliseum, I don't need thunders anymore. I'm selling it for money. That's the only reason.
Court, did you go to the wrong world?
No.
At first?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one would have noticed.
I immediately noticed. I was like, you went to a world and immediately doubled back. There's no reason to.
At least I didn't enter the world.
True.
All right, so this is where I'm melding to get Renewal Barrier with Second Chance. Any Kingdom Hearts players know that Second Chance is super important. And then I've got
Second Chance, very good.
Magnera Wellspring.
It makes it so you can't become killed by a combo?
Yeah, you can't be comboed, and then once more is you can't be killed if you're not at 1 HP. So both of those combined are very important. And now I told you earlier we have Fabricadabra, that's our ice cream. And then basically my entire build changes here because Ignite is really, really strong. We want to use that against a lot of our enemies here. We have got, and then Magnega at the bottom. And now we're going to play Fruitball for 3 minutes.
Fruitball's super cool. Kingdom Hearts loves a minigame.
Can I bounce in during these 3 minutes?
Oh, please do.
Okay, we have $20 from Bree at 12 a.m. Hi Court, I'm so proud of you and all the work you've done on the marathon. I'm so glad you got to join early on the day fight and that you're killing it in your Kingdom Hearts run. Gotcha! Take that! D colon. Please put this donation, no not D colon, colon D. Very happy. Please put this donation to killing the animals smaller than 3.
Thank you so
Are there
much,
any animals
Bree.
that can be killed in this? We gotta kill Stitch. I did say that earlier.
You did say that earlier.
Oh, please, spare Stitch.
Thank
Also,
you so
real
much,
quick
Bree.
announcement.
I'm so glad I got to hang out for Toontown. For those who don't know, my internet ran out, and I literally ran to the library to hop on Toontown, and I'm very grateful that the team let me stall for that. It was very special.
You were at the library?
Yeah.
That's dedication. Good for you. Okay.
For your local library, it makes marathons happen.
For your local library, baby.
We also have $5 from Richard or Ognardari.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Pronunciation gets better as the night goes on. In a newscaster voice. This just in. The train has arrived at the station. Tickets are $5. Choo choo. Trains rights. Also, trans rights.
We're receiving word that the train has arrived in the station. The tickets are $5 and also trans rights. We now go back to Fruitball, still in progress. Fruitball?
I do notice that there are some take that's in the fruit ball. Are you
There are
gonna
some take
add,
that's.
add some of those?
There's also, I didn't understand what she was saying for the longest time ever. I'm just like, "Bleh!" But she says farewell apparently. So that's a fucking, that's a Celeste reference right there.
Celeste reference for sure. And last little thing I was gonna say in my little block of
Celeste
speech.
players hearing words for the first time.
Getting a lot of Celeste vibes from this. I hate that I am terminally online enough to get your terminally online references. Alright, go ahead, Super.
Last little thing is that with these donations, we have actually surpassed the first GDQ total. So we're officially super epic. High five all around. Good job, everyone on Archiethon team. And we're almost at the $200 Court wanted to raise to do more improv. So keep giving us your money. Also, Talia said, this is not official, I have no idea, but y'all, I'm hearing that if we reach 15,000 by the end of the night, we'll have Aqua stream Pantheon 5 attempts for the entire night on CelesteCommunity. Get the money flowing in, baby.
Honestly, unironically, if you could get 15K, screw it, we'll do it.
If you hit 11K, we'll voice every cutscene in the rest of the game.
Oh,
No, we won't.
Okay, confirmed.
There's like 10 minutes left in the run.
Hey Court, is it normal for you to lose 7 points here? Like, how did you miss those? It's kind of messed. You should
This is way better than I did in FF. I gotta say, 30's pretty good. That settles that.
Can we get some claps in chat for that beautiful fruit ball?
If anyone wants to donate $1 for Fruit Ball, it was 30.
That was worse.
Do you just need to get the majority of them?
Was it? What'd you say?
Yeah.
You just need to get higher than it.
Okay, is it just an auto scroller then, basically?
Yes.
I see.
Great. Where am I going now? Deep Space 2. Not here. Control room.
Deeper space, as they call it.
All right, so now that we have Fabricadabra, you're gonna see how it just tears through everything. Basically, the rest of this fight is just a boss rush. So get ready, Aqua. We're gonna be going for our first boss here.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a fast one. Basically, we just use Fabricadabra and poison to destroy Gandhi very quickly.
All right, Aqua, you can do this.
So true.
I don't know, Ven.
You're awful, Aqua. I don't actually think you can do it. Maybe if you weren't so mean to Terra, it would have been easier.
You don't understand, Ven. The master told me to do this. Oh, you're dead.
You know what I
Oh.
forgot to do? Equip renewal barrier. So I need to do that.
we were just too entertaining, too distracting.
True. We honestly, it happens. We do this a lot.
It's okay, Aqua. You'll get him this time.
Thanks, Ben. I can always count on you.
Yeah, but I still think you're awful for what you did to Terra.
I don't even have a response to that. It's so fair.
It's so bad. You go into
I
it
actually
being
don't.
like,
I
wait,
actually don't. Think
you're
it's
the
fair.
bad guy here? I don't know.
I actually don't think it's fair. I was frustrated with with that cutscene when I was playing.
What
the
actually-
I was
what-
too. I thought Terra was.
So like, what is the
completely
context? Is the master just like reining him in way too much, or what?
No, so essentially, Terra. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts lore dump. Terra fails the Mark of Mastery exam when Aqua succeeds because essentially Xehanort
He rigged the exam.
did some Xehanort stuff to make it so that Terra had like some darkness was involved and Terra
Can you hold that
succumbed to
thought?
darkness.
Yeah, we gotta pause for a sec.
Be careful, Aqua. You're fighting what seems to be some kind of land shark.
There you
Oh!
go.
What a
Oh,
Red Bull
it's
clutch!
Guard Shop.
Well, nice job, Aqua.
Thanks, Ven. With friends, I can always succeed.
I'm not drinking Red Bull right now, but I have another unsponsored energy drink that I'm drinking.
That's
And
Ven just
I'm
wouldn't say
drinking-
that.
and I'm drinking donation train petrol or whatever trains run on. Thank you, non-binary code for the $5. Choo choo trans rights. Choo choo.
So it depends on the train, right? Because a lot of it depends on where you are. Because a lot of trains in Europe are electrified now, so it's connected to the grid. And there's
Yeah.
multiple ways that you can. There's 4 main ways of electrifying train. We could talk after.
What?
I'm
I don't
actually
have that,
really
bro.
interested. I love trains. Any train fans in chat? If you're a fan of trains, trains rights, or trans rights, please give your money to Archiethon.
This fight's pretty sketch at this point. But we're gonna be fine. Basically, we just ignite and Fabricadabra until we win. So hopefully we would win.
While you're doing that, okay, so
I won.
Terra
Okay,
fails-
no worries.
Terra fails the Mark of Mastery exam because Xehanort pulls some nonsense and makes him succumb, use the force, like the darkness during it because he is bad at overcoming it or whatever.
Oh, he's using the Force because he's Mark Hamill.
Yeah. That's, no, wait, no, what?
No.
Ericus
No.
is Mark Hamill.
Oh, my fault.
Leonard Nimoy is Ericus. So
Is Xehanort.
or Xehanort,
Yeah.
sorry. So then Terra goes off to do something. I don't remember why Terra heads off. I think, and then
Well, Terra's like, I'm gonna go try and train up so I can prove to you
Yeah.
that I can pass the Mark of Mastery. And
then
they're
Ericus is like, yo, he used some darkness there, Aqua. Can you keep tabs on him? And Aqua's like, yeah, okay. And then Ven is like, Terra ran off. Terra
that's my
ran
big
off.
brother.
I
I'm gonna go get him.
I have to go after him.
Yeah.
And that's Birth by Sleep, essentially.
That's the whole thing.
Quick question, Frozen.
Mhm.
When is the end of the donations for the Keyblade? Is that coming up soon?
Right now.
Right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so the winner is
Nice
Stitch
timing.
with
The winner is Stitch, our
$170.
favorite Disney princess!
Which is
Wow.
dead, I thought.
Eee.
Stitch is dead and has been put into the Keyblade that I'm now going to use. It was a noble sacrifice.
My
Oh.
favorite Mark Hamill line in this game is when he says, "My name is Square backwards."
So true.
Oh, I just had a great idea. May, what if instead of actually doing a cutscene, what if we just cover the subtitles with our hands and then try our best to just pretend we know what they're saying
Alright,
and
sure,
just
I'm
make it
down.
up as we go?
God.
Are you down?
Alright. What was I doing? Keyblade.
I don't know. What cutscene are you doing that
Keyblade.
for? Keyblade.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know. It depends on if we get enough donations. Didn't we say it was going to be 637? We need to get 637 and then we'll do one of
we're
those.
Alright, we
Still
got Stitch.
slacking. Chat, pick it up. Let's
There's
go.
only like 2 wars left, so you gotta
Thank
hurry
you
up.
so much, everyone.
Yeah,
who
we're
donated
getting
for
really
Stitch.
close.
The Hyperdrive Keyblade I actually think is super cute. So, big fan.
Hey, Court.
Uh-huh.
Too slow.
Too slow. My bad.
We'll get there. That's a
We'll-
reference.
we'll
for
get
the-
there,
for
we'll
the-
get there.
for
It's
the
a little-
real
it's a little bit of
Birth by Sleep heads out
foreshadowing.
there.
Too slow. All right, so we're here in Neverland. Neverland is a pretty quick world, all things considered, because you can explore a lot more than we're going to be doing, but we're basically just going to cartwheel till we punch Vanitas in the face. So that's pretty much all we're doing here. And you can see the Stitch Keyblade as we twirl around. It's really cute. I like the neon green. And now Tinkerbell teaches us how to fly. We jump into these little orbs and we fly upwards.
So, in level 1 crit, right? The Keyblades technically have stats, but they don't matter in crit,
They
right?
don't matter at all.
For
Exactly.
level 1? That's so silly.
Like, they don't matter because of how the scaling on Spellweaver works. It literally is so negligible. We just don't ever change Keyblades. Here we're going to change into the newcomer. So we
The
can slide in there.
newcomer?
Yeah.
The newcomer.
I didn't do it very well, but that's okay.
Or a century, huh? I'm the newcomer.
And this is the last menu in the game, besides the incentive. So we switch out Poison for Cure. We set it as our shortcut. We switch out Sliding Dash for Ignite. And that's going to be all we need for the rest of the game. So we have 3 fights left. We have Vanitas, and then we have Braig, which is a fan favorite. I love Braig. And then Zigbar, for those who, have only played the numbered ones. And then we have Vanitas again. So we're getting to the end of the run.
I'm directly responsible for a lot of properties not being in the public domain, huh?
Wow, newcomer. That
All
seems
right.
super awesome.
Have fun. I need to hit him 9 times, so I need to count. You all can, again, talk.
See ya.
1,
Too slow.
3,
2,
2,
3,
2.
4,
$5 donation from Anonymous.
5, 6.
Be careful, Aqua. If you let him hit
Too
you,
slow.
you'll get
Too
killed.
slow.
What? That like had less the energy of Ven and more the energy of like Bentley from Sly.
So now that I have Renewal Barrier, anytime I barrier, I will heal, but the problem is I cartwheeled instead of barriering, which was a blunder. That missed. I need to be
It's
locked.
fine, just stalling for people to get that cutscene money in.
True.
True.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Slow.
1,
Too slow.
2.
That's me technically, right? Or wait, is that a spoiler?
Alright, so kind of.
It is you technically.
That Vanitas is born out of the darkness of Ventus's heart, and so that makes Ventus a being of pure light, which is
But then he becomes like a heartless at the end or something, right?
no.
Or-
That's you're thinking of Roxas, which is Sora's heartless, which I can understand
Too
how
slow.
you'd be confused about that because Sora and Ventus are completely different. Ventus just hangs out in Sora's heart hotel for a while, and
Is that why they look so
what-
similar?
7.
I don't actually know. I think that's part of it. I believe that there is like that's somewhat related, but yes, they're not actually like the same person. in the way
9?
that a lot of
Ew,
kids
that was
within
8,
the
I
parks
guess.
Actually, are
No.
the same person.
9? Okay.
Hey, Aqua, use your Spellweaver to do big damage to him now.
Okay, no, that was what's his name from Metal Gear Solid.
True.
I think what's happening is that as I do it more, it's like
Colonel,
hurting my
I'm trying to
throat, so it
defeat
gets
the-
worse.
You're too young to know. Aqua.
Colonel,
Aqua,
I'm trying to defeat
Aqua.
Vanitas, but I'm dummy thick.
Are they saying real words right now?
barriers keep
No.
alerting the guard.
Comment, they're not saying real words right now. It's 4 a.m.
Yo, we only need like, I can do math. We only need like $80 to get us to improv a cutscene here. Come on now, we're pretty close to the end.
And the
can
one,
do-
honestly, if we can improv the one where it's with Jensen, that'd be pretty funny. Because we tried that earlier and it was very bad.
We can take turns doing his lines
You know
since
my
there's so
name
many
is
of them.
really bad.
Thank God we don't do Donald. I can't do Donald.
Donald would be so bad. Mm-mm.
Oh God.
All right, heading to the last 2 boss fights of the main run. So we're going to the Keyblade Graveyard. So fun fact, when I started learning this game, I learned it on PlayStation 3. I love to tell the story.
This is so funny.
And so there's these tornadoes that you have to skip past. So then I finally got a PS4 for my brother. I picked it up, and so I could not get past the tornadoes anymore. And I was stressing out because I was practicing it for FF submissions. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can never get past these tornadoes ever again. You know, and so I reached out to the world record holder, Teslas, who's very sweet. And I was just like, I've been studying the video. I don't understand. Like, it just seems like the tornadoes are so much faster. And he was like, have you connected your PlayStation to the internet? And I was like, no, why? He's like, there's a day one patch. The tornadoes are going at 60 FPS, so they're twice as fast. You'll never ever get past them. Please update your game. And I was like, oh my god. And I've never gotten hit by a tornado since.
I got hit by
Why
a
was there
tornado
random
like that.
question marks at the? Oh wait, was that for the zone transition?
Yeah, if you haven't been to an area, it's question marks.
I see.
That's been
Yeah.
the case since Kingdom Hearts 1. Read a book.
Play another video
Is there
game,
a-
Celeste.
Is there a book about Kingdom Hearts?
There's a lot of fan fiction.
Chat, I want to say more things in the voice. Where's your donations? Come on now.
So yeah, that's my favorite Kingdom Hearts learning story. I got completely owned by that. All right, this is Break. Fun fact:
Break
this is not
rules.
the music that should be playing with him. When you skip the
You
cutscene,
never should have betrayed
it
us.
messes it up. It's
R
really
for
weird.
reload.
I love Break so much.
This music is pretty
Me?
banging though.
I'm already
It's
half
the wrong
seeing
music
it.
though. It's really funny.
Oh,
I mean,
you're
this
about
is-
to cast Peter Pan?
Yep. So I'm using D-Link here, like I talked about earlier, you know, with Terra and stuff. We've gotten Peter Pan from Neverland, and it is an extremely, extremely powerful spell. You all are going to see that it just tears up bosses. It's unfortunate we get it so late. Otherwise, you know, we would have used it a lot earlier. We're also going to be using it for the incentive. Ow. Ow. That's the power of
Camping
once
combo.
more.
Yep.
And
Nice knowing ya.
nice knowing ya. That's the end of that. Those back-to-back just get me every time in the speedrun.
That's
It makes
the
me
end
so
of that.
happy. That's the end of that. Isn't this the Roxas fight music? Yes, it is. It's the
Unlike
yeah, it's the
most
Organ-
characters in Kingdom Hearts, Braig is actually 3 different characters, but
I-
I'm not going to get into that
yeah.
because that involves a lot of other games. And
That involves the mobile game.
that involves the
Wait,
mobile
Carl.
game.
You know stuff about Kingdom Hearts?
Incredible. All right, so this is the final boss. So get ready. Time might happen anytime soon. This fight's really hard. So I need to get 3 Fabricadabras, or 3 Spellweavers on him. I'm setting up my Fabros to make that happen. The only time I can do Spellweaver is when he does this when he does the fire attack, or when he does the thing in the middle that you all will see later. Oh, he's attacking Mickey. No. So what I wanted him to do was attack me. I'm gonna have to do an additional.
So that your
Spellweaver.
Spellweaver deals a million hits?
Yeah, but the problem is he was not attacking me. He was. What are you doing? Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna take the L here. We need to reset. So I need to be able to cure. You're never allowed to Spellweaver at 1 HP.
It's okay, Aqua. Don't give up.
Okay.
What are you, Asgore from Undertale? What's happening? Who's this newcomer? Good question. So yeah,
Oh, God.
the first thing I always do is put up my Spellweaver, so you have time to do that even if he hits you. Renewal barrier is of course super important. I want to stay as close to Vanitas as possible because it makes it so he only does, you know, the attacks I'm ready for, basically. All right, now he's attacking.
Yeah.
Me. Thank God.
Vanitas here has the Keyblade, not to be confused with the Keyblade. That is not a joke. That is actual Kingdom Hearts lore.
Yeah.
Oh, as in the Kai Blade?
Kai
Yeah.
Except they pronounce it Key
Keyblade.
for some reason?
Yep.
Keyblade,
You have the Greek like right there. Like, what are you doing?
which is a thing that only works because all cutscenes of Kingdom Hearts have subtitles by default.
Yep. Please attack me. Please attack me. Please.
Shoutouts to Xehanort.
Thank you. So I needed him to attack me there because I need to get off 1 HP. I have Spellweaver now. Please do the thing. This should work. And time.
Woo!
Oh my
GG!
god. That fight is so stressful. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with that. I'm so curious what my time was, honestly. That actually was a pretty clean run.
We're not quite done yet, though, right? We do have the incentive.
Yeah, we do. The incentive's like a 7-minute estimate or something.
Okay.
Time is a 1:02:05.
Oh my god, another 102 marathon run. That's so funny.
I
Nice.
think I'm not consistent.
I'm very consistent, apparently. Yeah, so.
That's with a cutscene, to be fair.
Yeah, with the cutscene, that's a good point. That would have been sub-hour for sure.
True.
That's
Oh,
really cool.
very good point.
That's pretty amazing. So it says, congrats, you've unlocked the final episode. So I'm going to create that save data.
Special save data.
I went out of
Now
my
we're
way
listening.
to get the item we need for the incentive, so it's just going to be done on this same save file. And this is a great time for any, last donations or announcements we have, probably before the end of the event. So go ahead.
Yeah. We had a $5 donation from Anonymous just saying, take some of my money or something along those lines. I lost the donation now. But no, generally, congratulations on your run. That was really fun to watch. Good job, Akko and May, for doing something, I guess.
Thanks
Yeah,
so
we-
much.
Alright.
I honestly feel like I provided a lot.
Wow, I was gonna say we didn't do anything, but I'm glad that we're so on the same page here. I think that's great.
I personally feel like I carried this run. I think that you have to thank me here, Court. Like
Oh, undoubtedly.
you
It's
wouldn't have
just-
gotten that 102 without me there to tell you don't give up.
I'm not
It's
at the
just
shout-outs
so
yet.
hard
This
to
is
come
just
out
really
here and
hard.
commentate
Hold
and
on.
just give everything to support your friends. And it's
I just
not
feel-
even, it just doesn't even feel like work to me.
I have to
It
go a
just
different
feels-
path. I'm
It just
sorry.
feels like I'm just
being
so
drawn to the
blessed
darkness.
to be here.
The darkness is telling me to play the save file and start time on the incentive. Let's do this. Alright. So, did we make our cutscene incentive? Are we chilling?
I think we're
No,
chilling.
but are you
Cutscene
impressed?
incentive, we're not quite there yet. But
Alright.
I've said a lot of things in the voice, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Like,
we have-
maybe
that's the
one
point.
listen,
It's
we
not-
have
$1
time
for each
after,
one of
don't
those would
worry.
get you there.
We have
Chat
time.
called
We have
our
time.
bluff,
There's
and that is to say
there's cutscenes after.
neither
Don't
of
worry.
us could be trusted with actually not just doing the voice.
I know.
Yeah.
Come
So
on, 7
basically,
minutes.
there's a whole reveal that we put. Ventus is like passed out. We put him in what becomes Castle
Castle
Oblivion, which is pretty sick reveal, honestly. I'm gonna do one last menu, and then we're gonna.
And only Aqua can traverse Castle Oblivion without losing her memories. Play the game Chain of Memories, the best Kingdom Hearts
God,
game.
Chain
and
of
more.
Memories is so good. All right, I'm swapping out an Ignite for a Balloon Litter, which gives us more D-Link. I'm swapping in Counterblast, which is really important for both of these. And let's go.
You know, personally, I prefer Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2. Wait, is that right?
Days,
That's right,
yeah,
right?
you had it correct.
358 over 2 days, but
I
you
love
know,
that game.
I think that's personal preference.
I also love that game. All right, so basically the strategy here, build up my meter, Swordbill. You all saw how Swordbill was super good earlier, but the only difference is Counterblast is our best way to build meter on, also Terra's been Norded. If you don't know what that means, I don't know how to explain this at this point while also doing
So
this fight.
Terra is now Terra Nord because Terra is Xehanort, right? Or something like this?
Yeah. You Norda boy.
We're not gonna watch the cutscene after this, but it rips. That's all.
Unless $81?
Unless.
Lingering Will is the best Kingdom Hearts character. I will die
That's
at this
correct.
hill.
No. Okay, I missed. I have to rebuild the meter. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do that. So there's only 2 attacks. The pink attack and the shooty attack are the only ones that I can do the Swordbill on. I was trying to predict it, and he did the wrong attack, so it's unfortunate. I have to build up the meter again. We'll see if we can do it. If not, I'll just have to take the L here and reset. But this fight is very difficult casually. This strategy is really precise. And again, this is also still on level 1. I still have no health. Yeah.
I wonder I don't know what the actual total of characters noted over the course of Kingdom Hearts.
I
is.
don't
It's
know.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's at least 4.
Come on.
Right?
Oh, I was smashed. All right, I'm out of D-Link, so I'll reset that. That was tough.
That's Terra. Yes, this is Terra Xehanort, or Terranort for short.
Oh my god, hi Dama. Hi all of the people coming from Dama's stream. We have a super secret bonus incentive. If you get us to $10,637, we're gonna do an improv cutscene. Should totally donate real quick before the stream ends.
frozenflygone's real-time fan dub.
Speaking of improv, anyone can $1 from Coral. Anyone can do this with the Aqua or Terra or Venus or whatever else voices. Long live the Archie.
All right, you go ahead. I gotta play the game. I gotta win right now, so. You can see Sword Bill completely destroys everything.
Feels unreal, honestly.
So that's what
I love Archiethon. Long live Archie.
Thank you.
I agree.
That was good.
Man.
Yeah, Sword Bill is absolutely disgusting. That's part 1 of the fight. Here's part 2.
Oh yeah, so now this is Xehanort. This thing is like Xehanort's.
This is like the standard I've got a bad guy like moment.
Yeah, it's not Xehanort's Heartless.
No.
Because that's them. Yeah,
I don't know. This bad guy just shows up
Xemnas.
all the time, and I
Xemnas
don't
is
understand why it
Xehanort's Heartless.
exists. Like, so basically, I needed to get full D-Link there. I did not menu fast enough to Balloon Letter, so it was faster to just die because I need to have max D-Link. Because guess what? We need Peter Pan again. There's a trend here, you can see, because Peter Pan is just really, really good. So, gonna be trying to build up the meter here again. This is the attack that we are going to use Sword Bill on. Unfortunately, I don't have enough yet. That's okay. That was really close. Okay, now I have Sword Bill. We're good. Time's coming up. It goes for so long. Time. That one was really clean.
GG. I don't know if you can hear my clapping, but I'm clapping.
I can hear your clapping.
Let's go.
Too. All my friends are off camera clapping as well.
Yes, the plot of Kingdom Hearts is absolutely absurdly convoluted.
Oh, it's great. We gave you like 5% of it.
1 is pretty straightforward. 2 is where it kind of goes off the rails. When you get into like this game is like on itself not that bad, but when you mix it with like the stuff that comes after, it becomes a bit of a mess. And then when you add like Union Cross is when it's like, that's when it gets a little spicy, let's just say.
It really does.
Yeah, me too.
I'll just let this play out as we're chit-chatting versus being on the final screen. But it's 4 a.m. at the finale of Archiethon. It's my first time getting to be the finale for a marathon, and for it to be for one that means so much to me is really special. This is me. Sora's being me right now, crying. And to get to do it also with 2 of my best friends who I love very much, it was very special. Thank you all so much for this weekend, for your generosity, and for everything.
Yeah.
You're awesome, Courtney.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. I wanted to say, just while we're here, of course, I have spent this weekend singing the praises of Super and Flying, because they're the people that I've been working with on the tech for the past months. But I want to, of course, give a super special shout out to frozenflygone right here, to Court. Without her, I wouldn't have been able to focus on tech, to put it simply. She was doing so much behind the scenes. Like, you know, I've been very, very probably forward about what I've done, but you haven't been seeing what she's been doing behind the scenes to make this event happen, to make it what you saw this weekend. And I just couldn't be happier with how this weekend went, how this Archiethon went.
Can you hear me?
And yeah, thank you, Court, and thank you everyone in chat who was hanging around. Thank you to all the people who are helping out, and thank you to everyone who donated.
Thank you. May, you're allowed to go again if you want to be more savvy. I'm not gonna stop you.
I'm not involved in the production of this event, And so I'm just gonna say that whatever Akko said was right, and I believe it unconditionally.
This has been amazing. Stay tuned for the wrap up of the marathon. It's going to be wonderful. I will see you all on the other side once we're ready for that.
Well,
Thanks,
since I have one last chance here to do it, I want to give one more go.
Hey, Aqua, Terra, have you heard of trans rights? I think they're pretty cool.
That's so true, Ven. You're always right about things like this.
Yeah,
Seems like I've been.
you're awesome, Aqua.
I'm Yensid, and I agree with this. Did you know my name is Disney backwards?
My name is Disney backwards.
That's the end of the marathon, huh?
I'm not Mickey Mouse officially, but if I were,